Okay, I want to welcome everyone to the True Winners Team webinar tonight. My name is Michael. Today is January the 23rd, 2018. These are very exciting times. We're coming into the last week of January. And Dr. Nico has already let a little tip out of the bag, you might say, that he has some new things that are coming the end of January, the end of the month. So not really sure what that is, but if you do not already have a minimum of 30 points on your account this month, then you need to get into your TruUnited back office, dive into the direct-to-consumer, and pick out some products there. We're going to have some samples we're going to show you tonight of some suggested items you might want to try, and in order to have a minimum of 30 points. And that's really our benchmark for people that want to grow their business, people who want to make a substantial income, whatever substantial means to you. Now, coming in March, if you do not have a minimum of 30 points on your account, then you will not match anyone. You will only get cash back on your own purchases. So we're really starting now, and this is a great time for you to be shopping in global brands and gift cards, because those are going to put points on the board for possibly February, but most likely March. And you'll enter these future months with points. And so that's a very great thing. And start leading by example. You know, you don't want to be the fisherman on the shore that says, if those fish jump out of the lake and into my bucket here, that I'm going to get in the boat and go out there and start fishing. No. We have to move into action first if we want a response. Just like a person in front of the fireplace, you have to put wood in there before you get fire out of it. And so what we do in our business is we put the points on the board, and then the people that are following us, the people that we sign up, they're most likely to follow our example then. And that's how you grow a business. I mean, if you had a restaurant, you wouldn't wait for the customers to come in your restaurant and then say, oh, now I need to go out and buy some food to cook for them. You see, you would have it backwards. Only an employee just shows up unprepared and waits to be told what to do. This is not an employee type of work. You are a business owner. You have to prepare. How you prepare your business is to have points on your account. It also gives you great testimony to be able to share with your team as well. And if you even have one person signed up, then at least once a month, hopefully more than once a month, you send them an email about something you have purchased through TruUnited and the value that you got out of it. And make it as exciting as you can honestly tell them as well. And so that's how you fuel your business as well and begin duplicating your business. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to go through a PowerPoint presentation that I put together here. And this is, do you really want to match your income? Now, maybe your income right now is $90,000 a year. Maybe your income is $50,000, $20,000, $30,000. You know what it is. I'm going to tell you that I've been doing this working from home for 19 years now, full time, without the need of a job or any other source of income. I know what it takes, and it takes leading by example and doing the right things. We're going to talk about some of that here tonight on the webinar. And I've earned multiple seven figures working from home. So I'm not a novice at this, and I'm very honest with people. There's a lot of things in life I am not good at. I'm not a good auto mechanic, plumber, electrician, artist. The list goes on and on. But there is one thing, well, maybe a few things that I'm good at, and one of those is how to work from home and how to market. And I'm willing to help, coach, assist, brainstorm with you to help you to reach your goals. All right? So do you really want to match your income? If you really do, there's some processes that we need to put into place. Now, here's some missing links that some people have, and we talked about this just a minute ago. Number one, 30-point minimum in order to match other people's efforts. You see, you don't want to do all the work yourself, not in this business. You want to get paid off the efforts of other people. That's how business owners think. You know, think of that restaurant owner. The owner is not waiting on the tables, bussing the tables, cooking the food, doing all of the work. He has other people working for him and with him, and that's what we're doing as well. And how you begin doing that is 30 points minimum. Now, myself personally, I'll just tell you, I do 100 points every month, right? Now, if you want to duplicate at that level, great. Mike Popovich says that's a level of excellence. We have our minimum level at 30 and our level of excellence at 100. And we are going to be implementing in just a little over 30 days dynamic compression. Now, was it that Dr. Nikos call it skip something or other? But it's basically dynamic compression, where if the person I sponsor has less than 30 points, but someone underneath them has 30 or more points, they will compress up that month to my first level. Now, it's only month by month. See, the very next month, the person who is above them that had less than 30 points, they say, hey, I want to match those points. So they start putting 30 points on the board so that they can match those points that were underneath them. Now, okay, there we go. Oh, this is kind of a little bit out of sync here for me. Here's some key points. Number one, commit to 1 year in the business. Now, I've been in this business and TruNited less than 6 months. Already, I have friends of mine who have joined that have already stopped working. They were not committed to 1 year. And there'll be people that'll say, well, TruNited didn't work. No, to be honest, you didn't work TruNited, okay? And this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. No legal business is going to be a get-rich-quick scheme, program, or whatever you want to call it. Let's just go back to that restaurant, for example. Did you know that a person, unless they're independently wealthy, which most people aren't that start a business, that you'll get a business loan, which is usually a 2 to 5 year business loan. Incorporated in that business loan is your income to live on, your salary to live on. You're borrowing that money in the hopes that when your business loan runs out, whether it's a 2, 3, 4, or 5 year loan, that your business is profitable enough to not only pay all the expenses, but to pay you a livable salary. The problem is there's very high risk there because a lot of people they actually file bankruptcy, personal bankruptcy, and then that business is sold to somebody else. While the doors may be open, there's different owner. Why? Because the owner couldn't make the loan payment, okay? And we don't have that risk, do we? We don't have that risk. It costs us nothing to get started. All we do is just buy the product. So it should be a lot easier for a person to commit to 1 year. And we don't tell people, okay, you're going to come in and you're going to make $3,000 your first month, $10,000 your second month. No, we don't tell people that. If you're building this business properly, it will grow on a month-to-month basis, okay? And it will grow in proportion to the activity of you and your team. But give it 1 year. Most people are going to find that it's a bell curve that will begin to kick in somewhere between months, say, 8 and 12. All of a sudden, where your income just really starts taking off. And you're like, where did all that come from? It came from your consistency in doing the right things over and over again, which, number two, something you can do all on your own, 30 points a month. Number three, duplicate that at least 3 times. Now, you can duplicate it a lot more than with just 3 people, but you're really looking in this illustration here tonight of finding 3 key people who want to be serious about matching their income so that if they don't want to keep their job, they don't have to. Now, some people are close to retirement, and no matter how much they make, they're going to continue on their job. So we don't say, replace your income, because some people don't want to replace their income, not yet. I was talking to one of my business partners the other day. They said, I'm retiring in 2 years. I need to replace $65,000 a year. I told them, if you do what I will tell you to do, an instructor coach you to do, you will have more than $65,000 a year coming in for the rest of your life in 2 years' time. Actually, less than 2 years' time. Okay? Now, the monkey's on their back on whether or not they're willing to do it. It's not difficult, okay? But it's a matter of discipline. And number 4, keep duplicating. So what is this? First of all, we've been talking about 30 points, right? I want to show you 3 examples of just how simple it is to have 30 points on your account. Many of you have seen the Healthy Vita Power Pack Dailies. In our direct-to-consumer, this is probably one of the top 3 products in all of that category of direct-to-consumer, the Healthy Vita Power Pack Daily. When this first came out, as I was told the story, it was a network marketing company. And all the vitamins and minerals and brain booster and everything that you need in this box sold for $150 a month. Now, I'm not sure if the company was bought out or if they just decided not to do the network marketing, but they decided to go sell directly to the consumer. And on Amazon, they started selling this online at $55 a month. We buy it for $50 a month. And we get 30 profit points as well. And if you put that in your TruBox, you get 10% bonus points. So you're actually getting 33 points on a monthly basis. Now, I'll tell you that this is the first vitamin in my life that's actually helped me in my life, that I can feel and notice a difference. And I'm not the only person to say that. I have a lot of people in our business that tell me the exact same thing. If you haven't tried it, I would encourage you to try it. As I probably say, of the people that try this, over 90% continue to buy it, of the people who are communicating with me. Now, here's another example, Ciala. This is the Restorative Daily Moisturizer. It's one of several products of Ciala. Ciala is a very high-end skincare line, okay? Much like Clinique or something like that would be much more expensive. Now, this one item here is 35 profit points for the same $50. So it's actually more income for you, more points than the Healthy Vita Power Pack Dailies. And if you put that in your TruBox, it's actually 38 points. This is just one item. Now, maybe the next month you do the Firming Eye Cream, or you do one of their other products that they have in the Ciala line, if that is something that's important to you or someone in your household. Or maybe you're saying, you know what, I'm really not into the vitamins, I'm not into the skincare line. Well, I'm going to share with you a product that anybody can do, okay? Anybody. And that's here the Vengo energy drinks. Now, these are no calories, no sugar, no carbs. And I'm going to be honest. I don't know why I have to keep saying I'm going to be honest with you. All right, let me just say it for the rest of the video. I'm going to be honest with you in the whole video. I'm not an energy drinker because I've tried them over the years and I did not like the taste. Many of them give an aftertaste, or they just taste, or they make you all hyped up and because they have so much caffeine in there. These don't do that. Actually, I tried the 3-pack, the sample of the 3 different flavors, and I was really, really surprised. And the reason I did is I had heard so many testimonies of people who tried it that absolutely loved it. So I tried it. And if you haven't tried it, a 3-pack is only $6, $2 a can, a little less than $2 a can. And so I loved it. I'm drinking a strawberry one right now. And, you know, the reason that I have it displayed here is the case is 24. Well, we don't have any months with 24 days in it. So if you add 2 of the 3-packs, then that gives you a total of 30, which is, you know, your average month is 30 days in a month, right? This is drinking 1 Vengo a day, just 1. So say you live by yourself, you're the only one in your household. You could do that, drinking just 1 Vengo a day. Now put all of this, the case of Vengo, the flavor that you want, 2 of the 3-pack, so you have 30, put it in your True Box, and guess what? You're looking at $55, and it's going to give you 32 points month in and month out, just that one product. Now, if you're also using the global brands, let me give you a couple of other suggestions. If you book a hotel room through Priceline, maybe for yourself, maybe for somebody else, but you do it through your account, okay? And, you know, a hotel stay at a nice hotel, 3-4 star hotel, not even a 5-star hotel, we can get that down to about $100 a night, say, depending on where you stay, of course. But $100 a night for 3 nights, that's $300. You're looking at 33 profit points just right there. How many of you know of a pastor? Every pastor that I know, and I know hundreds and hundreds of them, every pastor that I know puts people up in a hotel. Missionaries come through, evangelists come through, people in need in the local community. There's a variety of reasons that maybe somebody in the congregation, their house burns or something like that. There's a variety of reasons that a pastor would, their church, put someone up in a hotel. So if you go to a church or know of a pastor, let them know. Before you book a hotel room, contact me, see if I can get you the best price. Do you know of a missionary or an evangelist? They travel. There's another one. Do you know of a company, a business who has employees that travel? Contact me before you book your hotel room. Do you have relatives that travel? It's not hard to book one hotel stay that's going to give you 30 points in a month. Now, those are on hold points. That'll either be for the next month or the month after that when it'll actually hit. There's another way. Now, here's another way. In the global brands, we have quite a few options for people to get a dental plan. Dentalplans.com is in there, and Spirit Dental is an insurance. There's actually a couple of insurance companies that are in there on dental. But let's just put the dental insurance aside, which is a little bit more expensive. Let's just go with the discount plan. I used to market a discount dental plan. Many of you know that. And I did very well. I made $2.5 million with that company. And that's not an estimate, that's actual. That was verified by that company. So I can tell you there's a lot of people out there that could use a dental plan. But guess what? Our dental plans that we have, we don't just market one. We have a list of them. You should go in and take a look at them, because there are multiple companies that we represent that'll sell a discounted dental plan at half of the cost or greater than the company I used to represent. And they provide more savings. Okay? Now, one dental plan for a household, say $150 a year, 20% profit points on dentalplans.com. There's 30 points right there with just one plan that you signed up. Now, if somebody responds to I put out a Facebook ad, and if you're looking for help in graphics and designing an image ad to post on Facebook, doesn't cost you anything to do that. I got a ton of replies, signed up several people as a result. Now, you know what? I told them, I says, just join our business for free and then get the dental plan of your choice from your own account. You'll get paid on your own account. Plus, you can get paid to shop in major stores, eat in major restaurants, get paid to stay in hotels or help others stay in major hotels, and go to the movies and go to Starbucks. And I start giving them ideas, and they're like, wow. And I says, and there's no cost to be a member of this program, okay? And we pay regular prices or less. Do you see how easy it is with just a little bit of effort that you can put 30 points on your account? I hope you can see that. But what would that mean? This webinar is about show me the money. Can I show you the money? Let's take a look at what this would mean. Here you are, and you have 30 or more points, okay? That's you in the big box at the top. And in this illustration, You sign up enough people that you find your 3 serious people. And by a serious person, it's somebody who says, yes, I want a significant income, or I want to match my income with TruUnited. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to put action behind my words by having a minimum of 30 points on my account every month for an entire year. And I'm going to be on a mission to get my 3 people as quickly as possible that are also serious, just like me. Now, when you do that, it's going to begin to look like this. Person number 1, they get number 4, 5, and 6. Number 2 gets 7, 8, and 9. Number 3 gets 10, 11, and 12. Now, I'm not putting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, if I sign up somebody, they're going to be to the right of number 3 on my first level. Everybody sponsoring their people on their first level. This is going to pay you a lot more money if you do it this way. But what I am doing is telling number 1, if you're serious, not only are you putting a minimum of 30 points on your account, but who do you know that would like to match their income? Who do you know? Let's get them watching our videos, and let's do a 3-way call, and let's get them, and they're going to do the same thing. This is going to be number 1 instead of the you, that'll be them. And so this will begin to grow. Now, continue this duplication. Here's what will look like. And this is kind of where we wrap it up and we actually show the money. Your 3 people on your front line are putting on 30 points. We're not even including your own 30 points, which you do get paid on, okay? But in this illustration, just from the money from other people, 3 people doing 30 points is 90 points. And if we use a simple 25 cents a point, that is $22. Now, let's say you were doing the Healthy Vita Power Pack Dailies, and you just wanted the minimum. You're just doing the 30 points, right? Well, you're going to get probably about $8 back, which knocks your 50 down to $42. And if you're getting $22, that's really, you're getting the product at half price at this point. Say $22 isn't a lot, or maybe $22. You take your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend out for a meal or something like that. But let's say we duplicate that, and those 3 people get 3 people. Now we're at 9. At this level here, you are in a profit. You're paying for your product, and you have money left over. The $67, that's more than any of the 3 examples I gave you earlier. And I'm just going to kind of go back here a little bit. You see $50, $50, and $55. Well, as we come back over here, there's $67. That's just from those 9 people. But if we add the 22 also, there you get the $89. You're in a profit at this point. Let's duplicate once more. Those 9 people, we help them get their 3. Now we're at 27. Okay, this is a total of 39 people. You can really work firsthand with 39 people. You really can on a part-time basis. This is now 810 points just out of these 27 people. At 25 cents, you're looking at $202 or $291 total. There's a lot of people do a home business don't make $291 in a month. And I want you to also remember, this is at 30-point minimum. Very few people hit 30 points right on the nose. Most of the people are going to be 33, 40, 50, 80. I told you, I do 100 points every month myself. And there's a lot of people on our team that do the same as me, 80, 90, 100, 120. We have a lady this month that has 225 points, okay, on our team. Now, once you've done 3 levels here, guess what? At this point, you've promoted to pay setter, and you're paid through all 3 levels. But we duplicate once again, and now we're looking at $607 on this level, or a total of $900. At this point, all 3 of your personal connections, those people on level 1, all 3 of them have qualified as pay setter, giving you 3 pay setter legs, so you're paid through 6 levels of point match. Your pay zone is now 6 levels. This is all within your pay zone, okay, which is important. You're building your pay zone because that's where you get paid. On level 5, you're looking at 1,822 on that level, or $2,720 for the month. And on level 6, you're looking at $54.67 on just level 6, add all these columns up because you're paid on all these points, over $8,100. Now you're looking at a total annual, because if you take 8187, multiply it by 12, over $98,000. As we said, nobody's going to hit 30. Not everybody's going to hit 30 on the nose. Many of these people are going to be over 30. Easily, this is $100,000 a year. Now you say, well, what if I miss that by 20%? Well, you're still at $80,000 a year. What if you miss it by 50%? You're at $50,000 a year. That's pretty good income, right? It's worth it. It's worth it. This is doable. But are you going to set the stage? Are you going to do the 30 points and find your 3 dedicated people? Then you work with those 3 people. We come back up here. This is where it begins, right here. Are you going to get your 30 points and find your 3 dedicated people and then work with them so that they can get their 3 dedicated people? And as we build it out, you're going to find yourself, you say, what kind of time frame is this? That's up to you and your team. There's no race here. It's up to you. How badly do you want it? And so on a part-time basis, let's say it took you 6 months, let's say it took you a year or even 2 years. Do you know how few people make this kind of money? 97% of Americans do not make this kind of money. 97% people that are working a job, okay? And it's even fewer people that retire with this kind of money, have a residual income in 6 figures. So what do? Number 1, make sure you're adding 30 points to your account this month, direct consumer. If you're not, just tell yourself you're not serious about making money. This is a free business, folks. If you can't build this business, then it's not likely that you're going to be able to build any home business. Admit that you're not an entrepreneur and go get a job. Okay, I just being honest with you, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but this does not cost you anything. All you're doing is you're buying things that you're already buying. And someone said, well, I'm not sure what to buy. Well, we have over 500,000 products. I'm sure we have something for you. Do you or anyone in your household use deodorant or toothpaste, Reynolds Wrap or Q-tips? When you wash your hands, do you use soap? When you do your laundry, do you use laundry detergent? When you wash your dishes, do you use dish soap? Does anybody in your house use shampoo or conditioner? I mean, the list goes on and on and on about all the different things that you can get. And those are just some basic items, okay? Add 30 points to your account. Show yourself that you're serious about this business is step number 1. Number 2, have an absolute commitment to 1 year of consistent work. No less than 1 year. This is a commitment to yourself. It's not a commitment to me. It's not a commitment to your sponsor if I'm not your sponsor. It's a commitment to yourself and your own success. Don't quit before the blessing. Number 3, plug into our Tuesday night webinars and make sure that you and your team are reading the various emails and blog posts that we provide for you. They're there for a reason. We're here to help you. Number 4, sign up enough people to have 3 serious business partners and duplicate with them. Number 5, work with your 3 business partners and your leaders to do, they are your leaders, your 3 serious business, work with them to do 1, 2, 3, 4 above. Number 6, everyone signs up on level 1. Everyone that you sign up, direct to you. Don't stack anybody. This is not a welfare system where you do the work and somebody else benefits. That's welfare. That's not a good business model. And number 7, your depth and your promotions will naturally happen. And just get excited about this business, be committed to your business, work your business. And if you need help, if you need websites, you need leads, contact your sponsor. If your sponsor can't help you, work upline. Contact me. I'll work between me and you, and we will get the people to help you. because we have the resources. It's just we are not going to do the work for you. This is not for lazy people. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a real business that can pay you more than you've earned on any job in your life if you treat it like a business and you treat it with consistency and excitement and enthusiasm and confidence. Now, those are all things that you can do, and I hope you will do. These are learned skills. Nobody is born a leader. We develop leadership skills in our life. And that's what we're here for, is to help you to do that. Now, if anybody has any questions, then I want you to hit the chat button at the bottom of your screen. Type that in here real quick, and we'll try to answer some of your questions, comments, or testimonies. Maybe you've recently purchased something, you really, really like it. I was talking with one of our business partners. They, were telling me they shopped at Sam's Club and had those products shipped to their house. They were excited. I didn't even have to go to the store and fight the crowds and stand in the long lines or anything like that. Somebody else just emailed, same thing about Walmart, and they had it shipped to their house. I recently bought a chainsaw and the oil to go with the chainsaw and had that shipped, free shipping right to my house. And there's just so many different things. I mean, I love the Puracy laundry detergent. I'm a big proponent of that. I use the Puracy foaming hand soap all the time, every day. That's another item I really, really like. Vango, I told you earlier, I drink a Vango a day, and I'm drinking one right now. I will tell you, some days I drink two, and I try to limit myself to no more than two. All right. But be a product of your business. Be your best customer. Lead by example. These are the things that if you will do them over and over again, then you won't have to have someone show you the money. You'll experience the money. The income will be there. Don't be so focused on your own income, because people will see you as someone who is just using them for your own income. Instead, have a passion of helping other people reach their goals. If you sense anything in my life, this is something that I hope that you will sense. Not only that I love the Lord, that's number one. I hope you do sense that. Number two, that I'm honestly telling you the things I'm telling you. But number three, I do have a passion to help you. And you know when you begin to see that? When people come to you months down the road and they say, as I've heard many times, thank you for not giving up on me. You know why they said that? It always catches me by surprise when they say that, but you want to know why? Because I stay in touch with them. I communicate with them. Most people in our industry will sign up someone and never communicate with them again. They just hope that somehow they catch it on their own, and it's sad. You know, I have well over 1,000 people on our team. I don't even know the number because I didn't look before the webinar, but I know it's way over 1,000. And 2/3 of them do not get any emails from me because they're not subscribed to my emails. And so their sponsor hopefully are passing the word on to them, but I know that many of them, they don't hear anything. And I've had many people tell me that have come to me from other organizations within TruWinners that tell me they don't get any help whatsoever from the person who signed them up. So don't be like that. Make sure that you're communicating with the people that you sign up. And great, we've got a chat here, so let me go over there and see. And because, by the way, this is my favorite part of the call is when people type in the chat window. So hopefully you'll do that. Here's Jose. For Christmas, I ordered from Walmart and Sam's and sent to them. I ordered everything we needed for this. Okay, great. So he did all of his Christmas shopping through TruWinners. Fantastic. Let's see. Shirley says, can our TruBox order be taken off of our taxes? Okay, now I must say first that I'm not authorized to give tax advice. You should talk to your tax preparer. However, when it comes to consumable type of products, for instance, in our True Box, like I have the Power Pack Dailies, those are my vitamins. That's not a business expense. I'm buying vitamins. It's like buying food, and I cannot write that off on my taxes. You know, and now if it's something that, now I will say that through TruNited, I bought a computer. Now that computer was for my business. That's a business expense. Then you can write that off as a business expense, but it has to be directly related to be used in your business. Can't just be, you know, chocolates and chips and candy and things along those lines, okay? So you need to make sure to document it, make sure to save the receipt, and document how that you use that in your business. And I think it's pretty simple how you would use a computer for your business, okay? And let's see here. It's my backup there. Business cards. Okay, Alfred, good question. Yes. As far as business cards, yes, those are definitely a business expense. Website, yes. If you're paying for a website, that's definitely a business expense as well. Will there be a webinar for tax purposes? Give me a call. I tell you what, I have something better than that, Shirley. I have one of the best tax advisors, and there's a program that I have subscribed to for years. It's one of the best out there, some of the best tax advice you're ever going to find. I will send that to you. If you do not get that in the next 24 hours from me, Shirley, send me an email and I will make sure to get that to you. And that's true for anybody on the call or listening to the recording. It has always saved me hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on my taxes every single year. The first time purchase of an item can be considered as a sample and maybe a deduction. Okay, that from John. Okay, I would say I'm not sure on that. And John's pretty sure on that. So I would say on an item like that, talk to your tax preparer on that and see if they would agree. Because if you're ever audited, they're the ones that are going to, you know, be with you to help defend any of your deductions there. And I don't want to mislead anybody. So, but thank you, John, for that input. Appreciate that. Okay, is there anybody else? Type in the chat window and we will address that. Otherwise, we're going to close out our webinar. So act quickly here. I do want to thank everyone for being on our webinar. I want to thank every single person that asked a question or had a comment in the chat window. Thank you very much for participating. This call was recorded. Hopefully the recording went through fine because I'm using a new microphone. So as long as it did, then I will post that tomorrow and send out the email that where you can watch the recording on that, okay? So these are exciting times, folks. And hopefully this video has been helpful. Make sure that your team watches this video. Get excited about your business. Follow these simple steps. And we will see you at the top. So God bless everybody. Thanks for the webinar tonight. Have a good night.
Good night, Michael.
Good night. And we'll talk to you real soon.